Welcome back,
What's up, Night of Green?
Wanderer of Darkness, and here we are with episode 5 of Seijuu Sentai Gingaman. Last time we had.
A electric centipede that died to electricity.
He died to a
Well,
tornado.
also a tornado. Oh, I was about to say the last thing
The
that
tornado killed him. It
the,
was the electricity that
that
hurt him
hurt
for
him.
some
Yeah, I was about
reason.
to say. Yeah.
Alright, now episode 5, where we have our first glimpse of a interesting device.
Okay.
Load up your own legal as possible copy, and we will watch it together in 3, 2, 1.
Also, all these episodes have been getting like about a special point across about each individual ranger. We had a blue ranger one, we had a red ranger one, a yellow ranger one. Are we gonna get one for the pink and green one?
Eventually.
So you know what? The vines actually don't upset me that much anymore because I'm just gonna say they come from the tree. I wonder who died in that explosion.
Rocks.
Right?
And possibly whatever stagehand walked too close.
Mm-hmm. You shoot water. Do you how you know a fire hydrant could do your job, man. I look. I'm not gonna say the pink range is useless because her pink petals tear things up and scary.
Well, it's kind of this. This has been a thing that there's at least one female member. The only time there wasn't, it was like in something called Sun Vulcan, in which it was just three brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, they had a boss who was a girl.
Uh.
That being said, the female member has sometimes been their leader.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Meanwhile, on the ship of doom, pretty sure it's. Oh, I always doubted we would revive, but
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Great darkness swords.
That old thing.
Oh, you didn't shoot the
I
door this time?
have no idea what this guy's supposed to be. To be fair, most of your um, monsters of the week are useless. That's a
Okay.
very specific amount.
Did they say there's only five of them? Can't they find the
Yes.
other four if they're still around?
You're stuck on Earth.
Uh, so can you just go to antique shops and steal their stuff and then
Yes.
forge that weapon?
Well, it doesn't say what types of weapons they have to be, so I guess as long as it has to be something that can be a weapon.
Can you just like go to the store and buy like 55 pocket knives and then make it?
What makes you think they're going to buy them?
Or I mean, steal them.
Oh, gee, thanks for reminding him. I instantly like the brother.
He sounds cooler than him. Wish he was the Red Ranger.
That's probably going to be the conflict in this episode.
Mm.
It means shut up and stop bringing up old memories.
I was about to say, it means that even if you think you're winning, always be aware of potential flaw in your plan. That's what I'm thinking it means.
Well, that too.
I'm guessing a gun counts as a weapon.
He has elongated arms.
You can stretch now?
That man just got murdered.
And the crowd of people.
Oh, look, knives.
And the minions are just walking around with knives. Why am I more scared of the minions now than ever? Also, he's throwing knives at people. This tree's like, ow. I like how we said guns are trash. He started shooting a crowd of people.
Does that really count as...
You can use it as a weapon, I guess. Is he serious right now?
You did not have guns 3,000 years ago.
Well, hold up. Did he just call guns trash after he shot a mob of people with a rapid-fire gun? Are the mooks still running around with the kitchen knives, or are they using their pirate knives? Also, why did they sacrifice the mook swords? I feel like, don't they count as weapons?
Kinda need them.
I mean, they seem pretty useless with or without them, you know? Did he just break that mook's head?
Yes, he just...
broke his neck.
snapped the neck.
That's what I'm saying. You know, why do we care if the mooks have weapons? They're gonna die anyway to these guys regardless. Oh, you want them? He just pulled out a Tommy gun and started shooting them.
And he got the swords. Really should have taken the 5th one as well. I hope that's not your trademark.
All right, can you pull out your Tommy gun and shoot him again? Can you go do that?
You can do that.
Or whatever.
So that's how he's storing all the weapons. Maybe you should just, like, return to base, because you kind of just beat them. You have their leader, and you have their weapons.
And you have, most importantly in all, a gun. Or guns, at least. How many guns does he have? I know he has at least 2.
Yeah, that would be a reason. Yeah, they basically did this same plot of this episode in Lost Galaxy 2. I'll bet a lot of things weren't explained in that then.
Yes, tree.
Counterparts. Shields? Would make sense to have shields. Oh, those are not shields.
Okay. Wait, how many? Doesn't it say they only need 55 swords to make a dark?
555, yes.
How many guns did he find?
I was going to make a joke about being easy to find, but then I remember this is Japan, not America.
Mm-hmm. Also, do you think they should have specified what type of weapon? Like, didn't he just have thrown kitchen knives in there and called it a day? I mean, didn't he take a jackhammer though? Does that even count as a weapon?
I guess if it can be used as one?
I mean, couldn't you just throw rocks in there if that's the case then?
Really shouldn't have showed those to him. After all that, he did that.
Oh, you didn't do that until just now?
I guess he kind of needed to concentrate.
You have a gun, sir. Why don't you just shoot him?
They all have guns, actually. Don't think I have forgotten the fact that their swords double as machine guns.
So why didn't they shoot him when he just ran out?
Wow, they're not even chasing him?
Don't they need that to make the Great Darkness sword?
I mean, wouldn't it be easier just to... Oh!
Speaking of shooting him,
He has a miniature cannon.
yeah, you didn't think about that. That the just know he just got shot by a mini cannon. Don't even know how he survived that, but I'm just gonna say Power Rangers are Super Sentai more durable than people. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I just kind of took a cannonball to the face. Also, why don't they sacrifice the Kiba blades then?
You really think he's going to go to collect
Give
something he's...
had us stored that long.
Mm-hmm. You're going to slaughter him anyways afterwards, so that's not much of a thing.
Or you not even just slaughter him, but you're gonna what was it? Revive your beast, and it's gonna destroy the planet. So everybody's gonna lose anyway. I mean, we could also sacrifice 5 mook swords, can't we? Is that not an option available to us? I mean, we are villains, and mooks do kind of die really frequently. Couldn't they toss in the mook sword that have died just like seconds ago? And they got their necks snapped? Or that's just too much thinking to do that.
Yeah, we know that.
Well, still, why don't we just throw mook swords in there? What's stopping us? We're just not thinking? Are we just dumb? Really? Really?
Oh, you got him. I'm finding it a little odd that a sword that can harness fire abilities can actually melt to begin with. Especially so easily. You need to pour the metal into a cast.
They don't know how to blacksmith, do they? Also, the moose can talk. I didn't know they could do that until now.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't know about those.
Quick save.
So are they daggers?
You'll see.
Man, we really should have thrown in mook swords to prevent this from happening.
Yeah, they're never going to give an explanation why not. Especially considering how many they lose all the time.
Yeah, they just die in the droves. Pretty sure you have plenty of weapons from the dead ones you could just throw in. Oh no.
Posing, posing to pan out the time.
I feel like we should have got this earlier when they got their swords. Whatever. Just looks so cheesy. I'm not even mad.
I know.
I'm not even mad anymore. We actually haven't had an episode in a while where that happened, so I'm thankful when they don't do it.
But to be fair, the last time they weren't exactly together.
Yeah.
So it's a dagger.
Yes.
It's a gun.
Okay.
It's a claw.
Okay.
It's twin daggers. And it's a bow.
Hold up. All of them could be all of those weapons.
Yes. Regardless of color.
What a very useful weapon.
Cannot be a sword, though. It can only be a dagger.
Or a gun, or a claw, or all the...
Gun is the most useful of the two, of all five.
Well, at least the mooks died in style. Are those mook skulls on the ground?
Possibly.
Do they disintegrate the mooks so badly they're just skeleton parts now? Oh, he has electricity now? Okay.
And most time, it's pretty much modus operandus. I do question how that cuts anything, though. Also, he has
Magic.
a sword down.
Oh, wait, well, hold on.
Wait, what happened to this dagger?
I guess stock footage?
Figures.
I guess it's back. Well, hold on. Why? Okay.
That's not a weapon, that's just 5 weapons piled together.
Did they just shoot a pentagram at him?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Time for some Captain Morgan.
So does the sword collection get bigger? Like, does like the swords on his body, like, how does that make any sense? Also, this thing's basically an ente. It lives in volcanoes.
Indeed.
Also, yeah, his because his sword got big with him. I hope that wasn't a lot of cloud. Oh gosh, she just disintegrated?
Huh.
That was pretty easy. Basically, my brother gave me some vague advice, and then I'm going to turn it into an actual fully fledged plan. Yeah, those look extraordinarily ineffective for cutting.
Yes, they do. Alright, that was episode 5.
Okay, yeah, looking at this, I think that horse is just behind a bush, not a green screen glitch. But
Okay, so, actually a pretty nice episode.
outside of the villains, absolutely brain dead plot that they could have solved with like, hey, we've lost like hundreds of mooks already. Aren't there weapons laying around? Yes, they are. Couldn't we just use that to make a bulk of our little darkness overlord
I wonder if
sword?
they actually did.
Actually, like start throwing mook weapons in and be like, ooh, we finally made enough for our darkness overlord sword. If they did that, then
I just didn't come close enough. I mean, hundreds, yes, but maybe it wasn't like 500 or something.
no, I mean you can still rob the knives and the
Yeah, I'm
guns.
still. I think robbing up for more weapons would have been easier than trying to get the Seijuu back.
Look, if I said we're missing 5 swords, well, we already have like 20 dead mooks that died like 20 minutes ago. So like, just throw their swords in.
Would have been easier. Yeah. All right. Well, see you guys next time.
See you.